Okay, so we're gonna try this again because apparently when I was filming it the first time, my mic wasn't on. Yeah? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. What is a notary permit runner, right? So a notary permit runner is basically someone that is authorized on behalf of a business or individual to run permits on their behalf. Let's say your client is a contractor and he is going to be building a new home. In order to do that, he has to get permits from his municipality in order to conduct that new construction. So the first thing we're going to talk about is how to get started, right? So what you can do is you can just go straight off of this YouTube video, like I know a lot of you are, or what you can do also is you can take a course as well. All right, so let's talk about how to market your business, right? So obviously, if no one knows that you are a notary permit runner, then you cannot make money. So with this business, marketing is key, just like any other business, right? So you have to make sure that you get your name out there as a permit runner. You want to make flyers. Well, first you want to go ahead and download Canva. I mean, I'm like an advocate for Canva for real. Like they should like kind of sponsor me. I'm going to work on it, right? Because I'm like legit always, I talk about them in everything. So Canva is really like a really good app that you can have on the go to basically do everything that it is that you need to do from marketing. You can do flyers, brochures, pamphlets. You can also do business cards on there as well. You can do your internet marketing, your flyers, your IG stories. Like literally you can do everything on Canva. So I suggest getting a Canva so that you can go ahead and start creating your flyers and everything like that for the notary permit business. So once you do that, you're going to want to put a price list together. I'm not going to get too deep into pricing because when it comes to pricing, I feel like you should price based on how you feel that you are worth. But at the end of the day, you also have to make sure that you're being fair, because if it's too high, then no one's going to want to hire you because they can find someone else to do it, right? So just be careful about that. I will go ahead and just insert a copy of mine so that you can see my flyer and just kind of get an idea. But I kind of price things based off of like a handling fee, per permit fee, something from like 1 to 5 is this price, and then 5 to 10 is this price. You know, kind of get creative with it. So let's talk about how to find business. Now, this is probably one that a lot of people want to know about, right? Because if you do know about this service, it's kind of like, well, how do I find, you know, people to market to? So I kind of got the idea when I was trying to wholesale real estate, right? Like when I first became an entrepreneur, it was like one of the things that I had first wanted to do. It epically failed, but I did learn a skill that did help me out with my permit business. So what I did was I basically got tax lists from the county, and I only took the LLCs from this list. It's public information, yes. So, I mean, it's really not that hard to find companies by pulling those types of lists, right? And then you can also go ahead and get white pages, Google, Thumbtack, Angie's List, any type of sites that kind of lists services for people. Facebook Market, you know, that is a really good place to put up your flyer and then also to find people. You can also do a search on Facebook. That's what I did as well. I did a search for companies and I inboxed them on my business page with my flyer. Well, I introduced myself first, see if it was something that they were interested in, and then I sent my flyer, and a lot of people were actually interested that way. So there's a ton of different ways that you can market. But make sure that you keep your prices fair so that people actually want to hire you. That's like the only tip. If you don't take anything from this video, take that, because it is a service that they can either do themselves or they can have a worker do for them. when starting this service, you want to go ahead and get to know the county clerks, right? So these are going to be the people that are going to be processing your permits. So you want to be as nice to them as you possibly can. Okay, you want to bring Susie, or you want to bring Rachel. So you want to bring them, you know, a nice little goodie here and there when you're going up there, just to kind of you know, stay on their good side, kind of talk to them about the process, you know, go to different counties and see what their process is prior to you actually starting the business, right? Seeing if what's the easiest way for you to get on record to be able to pull permits for people? You know, what is going to be the quickest way? You know, how can you make sure that the permit process is not taking longer than when it has to? All right, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you, Unorthodox family. Again, if you are returning, I appreciate your views. And if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and also comment on this video. If there's anything that you would like to see in the future, put it down below and I'll definitely consider making a video for you all. So again, thank you. I really appreciate you for watching.